Fourier transform of f of x equal to 1 for mod x less than or equal to a and 0 for mod x greater than a. And so find the integral of integrals or evaluate integral 0 to infinity sin x by x dx. So here we have to find the Fourier transform of the function f of x. And for finding the definite integral, we have to find the inverse Fourier transform also. Okay. So first we have to find the Fourier transform of f of x. The solution starts with the Fourier transform of f of x, and notation is f omega. We know that the Fourier transform of f of x is 1 by root 2 pi integral from minus infinity to infinity f of x e raised to minus I omega x dx, right? And here the integration is taken along the interval from minus infinity to plus infinity. Here the interval or the limit is taken from minus infinity to plus infinity, but function defined in the interval minus mod x less than or equal to a. That is mean by mod x less than or equal to a, x is in between minus a and plus a, right? So in this interval, x is in between minus a and plus a, or mod x less than or equal to a, the value of the function is 1. And all other cases from minus infinity to minus a and from a to infinity, the value of the function is 0. Okay, so this integral becomes f of x equal to 1 by root 2 pi integral from minus a to plus a. Replace fx with the function 1 e raised to minus I omega x dx. Okay, to find the integral of this term, we have either we can use the direct expansion of this function, or we can directly integrate this function. Okay, that is the direct method, 1 by root 2 pi. The integral of e raised to minus I omega x is e raised to minus I omega x by minus I omega. Already expansion use ചെയ്ത് ഈവൻ ഓർഡർ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് നമ്മൾ മുന്നേ ഒരു വീഡിയോയിൽ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ ഡയറക്റ്റ് മെത്തേഡ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. ദ ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ ഈസ് e raised to minus I omega x by minus I omega, and the limit is taken from minus a to plus a. Apply the upper limit or replace x with the upper limit a. The term is e raised to minus I omega a by minus I omega, right? And minus lower limit, replace x with the minus a, lower limit minus a, this minus becomes plus, minus of minus, it is plus I omega a divided by minus I omega. Okay, next 1 by root 2 pi, then e raised to minus I omega denominator, so this term becomes minus e raised to minus I omega by I omega, and minus into minus plus e raised to I omega a, here I omega a by I omega. Okay, then 1 by root 2 pi, take the denominator I omega and combine the numerator, we get first positive term e raised to I omega a minus e raised to minus I omega a. Okay, so what is the expansion of e raised to I omega a? E raised to I omega a is e raised to I omega a. We know that it is cos omega a plus I sin omega a, right? Cos omega a plus I sin omega a. E raised to minus I omega a, it is cos omega a minus I sin omega a, right? Now what is e raised to I omega a minus e raised to minus I omega a? On subtracting, cos omega a time cancel out, I sin omega a minus of minus I sin omega a. So I sin omega a plus I sin omega a, 2I sin omega a, right? So 1 by root 2 pi e raised to I omega a minus e raised to minus I omega by I omega is 1 by root 2 pi into 2I sin omega a by omega. Okay, so root 2 is root 2 into root 2. So root 2 ഈ 2 ആയിട്ട് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്ത root 2. Then root 2 by root pi sin omega a by omega. Root 2 by root pi or root of 2 by pi, right? Root 2 by root pi sin omega a by omega. That is the final answer. The Fourier transform f omega equal to the Fourier transform f omega equal to root of 2 by pi sin omega a by omega. Okay, sin omega a by omega. So the Fourier transform of fx is f omega equal to root 2 by pi sin omega a by omega. Okay, then to find the definite integral 0 to infinity sin x by x dx, we have to find the inverse Fourier transform also. The inverse Fourier transform. Okay, inverse Fourier transform of f of x. Fourier transform of f of x is the f inverse f omega, right? The inverse of the Fourier transform f omega. It is f inverse of omega and we get the function f of x. Okay, and the formula is 1 by root 2 pi integral from minus infinity to infinity f omega e raised to I omega x d omega. Okay, here 1 by root 2 pi integral from minus infinity to infinity, our function f omega is root 2 by pi sin omega a by omega, sin omega a by omega d omega. Okay, so take this root 2 pi outside, root 2 by here denominator root 2 into root pi and root pi. Okay, integral from minus infinity to infinity sin a omega e raised to I omega x udile e raised to I omega x into d omega. Okay, so sin omega a by omega into ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ഒന്നുകിൽ നമുക്ക് എന്താ പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് റൂൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യണേക്കാൾ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടുന്ന് ഈ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ എക്സ്പാൻഡ് ചെയ്താൽ ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ ലിമിറ്റ് ഇസ് ഫ്രം മൈനസ് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ടു പ്ലസ് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി. സോ യൂസിങ് ദ എക്സ്പാൻഷൻ ഓഫ് ഇ റേസ് ടു ഐ ഒമേഗ എക്സ് ദെൻ സ്പ്ലിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക, ഈവൻ ഓഡ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ് ഇവിടെ സൗകര്യം. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഇ റേസ് ടു ഐ ഒമേഗ എക്സ് ഈസ് കോസ് ഒമേഗ എക്സ് പ്ലസ് I sin omega x within the interval minus infinity plus infinity and integration is taken with the omega. Now root 2 cancel, root pi into root pi is pi, so 1 by pi integral from minus infinity to plus infinity sin omega a by omega into first term cos omega x then plus sin omega a by omega into I sin omega a d omega. Okay, here integration we can split the integral also. So integral from minus infinity to infinity first term and second term. Okay, first term integral from minus infinity to infinity sin omega a by omega cos omega x d omega and second term I sin omega a. Okay, sin omega x d omega, sin omega a by omega into I sin omega x d omega. Then, okay, we can split the integral into two parts. Integral minus infinity to infinity sin omega a by omega into cos omega x d omega and sin omega a by omega into I sin omega x d omega. Here sin omega a by omega function even odd check the function even or odd, and here f omega sin omega a by omega. Then function even anengil f of minus omega is f omega itself. Okay, so f of minus omega sin of minus omega into a, sin of minus theta minus sin theta, so minus sin omega a by minus omega, numerator denominator minus cancel avunu, sin omega a by omega. The function is an even function. right? Sine is always an odd function, but sin omega a by omega is even because f of minus omega equal to f omega, so the function is even. Here sin omega by omega, it is an even function, and cos omega, it's odd function, it's also an even function. So the product of even function, even into even is an even function. So each time exist cheyunu and integral becomes 2 times 0 to infinity. Okay, here the product of these two function is also an even function. And here sin always an odd function, and sin omega a by omega even function, so its product odd into even is an odd function. So in this interval the function the integrate ചെയ്താൽ എന്ത് കിട്ടും? The value is 0. അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് എന്ത് പറയാം? sin omega a by omega into cos omega x d omega, ഈ ടേം എക്സിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, and the second integral vanish. Okay, so 1 by pi 2 times integral 0 to infinity sin omega a by omega into cos omega x d omega. Okay, now 2 by pi integral of this term with respect to omega, sin omega a by omega into cos omega x d omega. Okay, integrate ചെയ്യുകയല്ല, നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടത് ഇതിൽ നിന്നാണ് നമ്മളുടെ റിസൾട്ടിലേക്ക് പോവേണ്ടത്. സോ ഞാൻ ഇതിനെ ഒന്ന് അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്ത് എഴുതുകയാണ്. We know that the function or the inverse Fourier transform is the function f of x is. So f of x equal to 2 by pi integral from 0 to infinity sin omega a by omega cos omega x d omega. Okay, now put x equal to 0. What happened? x 0 ആവുമ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് cos 0 എന്ന ടേം വരും. ഓക്കെ, സോ cos 0 is 1, so this integral becomes f of x 0 ആയാൽ it is f of 0 equal to 2 by pi into integrals from 0 to infinity sin omega a by omega into 1 cos 0 is 1, so 1 d omega. Now integral from this result we have integral 0 to infinity sin omega a by omega d omega equal to pi by 2 times f of 0. Then what is the value of f of 0? Question la fx എങ്ങനെ ഡിഫൈൻ ചെയ്തിരുന്നത്? fx is 1 for mod x less than or equal to a, and all other interval the value of the function is 0, right? Okay, and here f of 0 is in between this interval. Okay, 0 is in between minus a to plus a, so the value of f of 0 is 1, hence pi by 2 into 1. So the definite integral of sin omega a by omega d omega, integral 0 to infinity sin omega a by omega d omega is pi by 2. Okay, integral 0 to infinity sin omega a by omega d omega equal to pi by 2. ഓക്കെ, ഈ റിസൾട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് സ്യൂട്ടബിൾ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻ വഴി നമ്മൾക്ക് എന്താണോ പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് അതിലേക്ക് പോവുകയാണ് വേണ്ടത്. So 0 to integral 0 to infinity sin omega a by omega d omega equal to pi by 2. Now put omega a equal to x. Okay, put omega a equal to, or substitute omega a equal to x. Then what about omega equal to x by a, and take derivatives on both sides, we get d omega equal to dx by a, that is 1 by a into dx. Okay, here a is a constant, then d omega equal to 1 by a dx, so we can replace this d omega also. Now this term becomes integral from 0 to infinity omega a is x, then replace with the omega a with the x, there is no change for the limit. When omega is 0, x also 0. When omega is infinity, x also infinity. So integral 0 to infinity sin omega a is sin x by denominator omega is x by a. So denominator and denominator term ഇത് എവിടേക്ക് വരും? ഈ a ന്യൂമറേറ്ററിലേക്ക് വരും. അതടുത്ത സ്റ്റെപ്പിൽ എഴുതാം. into dx by a equal to pi by 2. Okay, that is integral from 0 to a sin x by x. Here 1 by x by a is a by x, or reciprocal which multiply the sin a into sin x by x into dx by a equal to pi by 2. Oh, cancel these two terms, we get integral from 0 to infinity, not 0 to a, it is 0 to infinity. Sin x by x dx equal to, the result is pi by 2.